a local state senator who's tangled in a ghost candidate investigation. Senator Jason Brodeur also serves as the president of the Seminole County Chamber. That chamber is now reviewing his tenure. Brodeur has served as chamber president since 2013. Voters elected him to the state Senate in 2020. But in this interview, former Seminole County tax collector Joel Greenberg told investigators Brodeur knew about plans to recruit a ghost candidate for that election. Channel 9 Seminole County reporter Jeff Coolidge has been telling you about every update in this story as he explains Democrats want state investigators to start following the money.
And they say more needs to be done to investigate the dark money spent on ghost candidates to deceive voters in Brodeur's race in 2020, as well as two other races here in the state. Current Democrat state lawmakers and opponents of State Senator Jason Brodeur are calling for him to resign after former tax collector Joel Greenberg told investigators that Brodeur knew about the ghost candidate scheme for his race.
What we found out was that the stench of Senator Jason Brodeur's election in 2020, that was real. Where there was smoke, there was a fire. And so now it's about accountability.
Brodeur's role as Seminole County Chamber of Commerce president could also be on the line, as the board announced yesterday that it plans to take a closer look at Brodeur's tenure as well as hiring practices. Greenberg told FDLE investigators that Ben Paris, who was convicted last week for his role in the ghost candidacy of Justine Iannotti, was hired by Brodeur at the chamber as vice president. Greenberg told investigators that came about after he was asked by Brodeur and developer Chris Dorworth to find a spot for Paris at the tax collector's office.
Either Jason Brodeur was totally in on the crime that got him arrested, or two, he simply completely chose to surround himself with people who would, and chose to employ people who would, carry out the plan to defraud the voters. And neither option is acceptable.
Brodeur has yet to comment to us on the Greenberg accusations or on the calls for him to resign. The Chamber of Commerce did release a short statement from him when it announced the review yesterday. In it, Brodeur said, quote, "I appreciate the diligent work of the board. I'm proud of the great work we have done to serve our member businesses and will continue to focus on helping our community be successful." In Lake Mary, Jeff Coolidge, Channel 9 Eyewitness News.